Hello everyone and welcome back to another Poppy Builds video. Today we are going to be doing something a little bit different and building in my absolutely and utterly favorite world, which is Sulani. Because we have officially had that update that allows you to have vacation home / rentals in whatever world you want, I decided it is absolutely time to build a vacation rental in Sulani. So that's the video today. I am building a massive vacation rental in Sulani. Don't forget, if you like what you see, subscribe below. I tried to post 2 videos twice a week, every Tuesday and Friday, and it's pretty much just a lot of build videos with occasional creator sims and let's play. When I say occasional, I mean very, very rare. It is mainly builds because they're my favorite thing to do and also watch on YouTube. I like watching them myself, which is why I decided, it's finally time to create some of my own. So thank you to the very few that have been watching so far. I really do appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch this content, and I hope you like the builds that I have been making. And this build today is, again, just a little bit different from what we normally do. It is a resort build, so it's going to be a lot bigger than what I normally build. But as you see, as I continue, this is actually going to be like a little hotel of sorts. So instead of it just being like the biggest mansion in the world, which is what I really feel like I'm building, it's actually going to be multiple little apartments. So if you decide to download this and play with it in The Sims, you just have to, cheat a little bit because it's a very expensive rental to download because there's so many rooms in it. But in reality, you're only playing one specific hotel room. So when you go and play it, all you have to do is lock yourself out of the other rooms and only play one specific room. Or, hopefully one day the Sims will update and you can have multiple Sims be taking a vacation in the same lot. So that means you could take a vacation in Suite 1, but another family could be in Suite 2 and a couple could be in Suite 5. That would be ideal, but for now, we're going to have to do a little bit of cheats. And, lock the doors and have a little bit of extra moolah. Or if you'd like, you can obviously just keep all of them unlocked and play the whole entire thing. It's totally up to you how you want to play with this build. In my mind, though, or not in my mind, as I would play it, I would lock all of the doors. So I gave the ability to do that by adding doors. You're so welcome that I added doors into this build. I know, crazy that I added doors, but it happened. It is what it is. I also realized something quite upsetting today. If you don't know, I got a new laptop, which I had my old laptop for about 6-7 years. It's still going strong, I still use it, but not to play The Sims because it can't run anything really fast. So I just normally do typing on it and stuff. But I had this really awesome microphone for that computer, and I just realized Apple kind of messed me over with the fact that their new laptops don't have anywhere I can add USBs. So I can't use my decent microphone on that. So all I'm saying is, if you hear my breathing and a little bit of crackling, yeah, I'm working on a way to create better audio. But for now, I am out of luck because I just can't afford to buy a new microphone. And of course I know there are affordable ones, but I already own a microphone. So I guess I have to buy an adapter so I can attach it to my new laptop. But right now I'm just using my headphones. So if there's a little bit of crackliness. Please bear with me, as over time I will figure out a way to attach my old microphone that worked great with my old laptop to my new laptop that doesn't have a connection, and these are such first world problems, but it is still quite frustrating to figure out, and I just don't want to pay any more money. I assume you heard that sigh, because honestly these headphones are quite receptive and are picking up my breathing, which sucks. But oh wow, I just really went on a rant. I'm working on the audio, or maybe, you know, I'll stick with these headphones and edit better, or not. Life is full of choices, isn't that crazy? Woo! I'm not even tired, and I've been going on a bit of a rant. Oops. So with the doors and windows, going back to this beautiful resort build, I really wanted to do just massive windows, lots and lots of light. The whole entire purpose was just to have a lot of light. I mean, if you go and take like a vacation, not now, obviously, be safe everyone. If you take a vacation and it's near a beach or on a beach or anywhere, you know, near the sun, you're gonna want those windows. You're gonna want lots and lots of light to see the view and to enjoy the warmth. Or if you come here in winter, to enjoy the warmth inside whilst still having those beautiful, beautiful views. Yeah, Solani is like hands down my favorite world. I love all of it. And when I first got to play it in high graphics, like the coral reefs really made me cry, because in low graphics, they're pretty decent. Again, like low graphics compared to high graphics, for anyone that plays in low graphics, you miss out on a little bit of the beauty, but you don't miss out on any of the fun that The Sims is. But like the ability to see the water in like high graphics was just really, really cool. So this is like one of the main reasons why this world is my favorite. I love the water. I love any ocean activities. I think it would be so cool though if we could eventually incorporate surfing or like regattas, so water sport competitions. That would be key for me. Yeah, I know there's like a new pack coming out. By the time this video comes out, the pack will actually already be out. The paranormal ghost one, which looks quite exciting, but I don't really play with the ghosts and paranormal, so like it looks exciting, but I don't know if I will be buying it. I have a friend who plays The Sims who just is like so stoked for it. I would be so stoked, like over the moon, if they came out with a pack or something that did like water sports, like kayaking, sailing, surfing, boogie boarding, snorkeling, but like better snorkeling, multiple worlds. Oh, there's just so many possibilities for water sports. Okay, paragliding, or when you go up, you know, in the thingy with the parachute on a boat. Parasailing? I don't know if it's parasailing and paragliding, but that could be an activity. I just think there would be so many cool things to do with like a water sports pack. So, or water adventures. I don't know what to title it, but like whatever. Okay? So, congratulations to everyone that is so stoked about the paranormal pack. I will be over the moon when we come out with a water pack. That would be so exciting. That would take Solani to like the next level, and I'd be over the moon for that. Over the moon. Let me know how excited you guys are on a scale of 1 to 10 for the paranormal pack. Is it something that you wanted, or is it just like something that you're happy that other people who have wanted it are finally getting it? Because then maybe now that like a large percentage is receiving a pack they have wanted for quite a while, we can think of other concepts and like have a louder voice for a different pack. I don't know. All very exciting, but I am so happy that the paranormal pack is coming out. Even if for me it's not like I'm not super excited for it, but I'm excited for everyone else because I know people really want it, and so it's very exciting for them. For me, for other people, yay, so exciting. I'm so excited. Going back to the build, because you know, I really want a water sports pack. That would, imagine if you had a resort and you then could go sailing, like sailing competitions, and make it really interactive like you would on a vacation. That would just be so cool. Windsurfing, kite surfing. One where, I think that's kite surfing. One where there's like a little parachute but you're on a little hangboard. I think that's kite surfing. What? Oh, there's just so many things. It'd be so exciting. Okay guys, now I just really wish I could be at the ocean doing all of these activities. But alas, gotta stay safe. So stay rugged up in my blanket for now. And then hopefully one day. Anyway, that would just be so cool. For this aesthetic, I also decided to do light woods, and then for the bathrooms do this like really cobblestone, like lava vibe. So I think maybe not the flooring in like the main areas. All of these, most of this stuff is from the Solani pack, like the wallpaper and stuff. And then the wallpaper inside the rooms is actually from the bowling pack. It's genuinely one of my favorite wallpapers. I think it's a beautiful aesthetic. And it's like a great wallpaper to add contrast when you still have light wood but want a little bit of difference with the light wallpaper. So it works really well for that, which is why I used it here. So I'm just decorating the bathrooms. They're pretty much going to be all the same with just slight color variation. And I also, when designing and decorating this specific space, or these spaces to be exact, kept everything quite minimalistic because again, it's a rental. Rentals aren't fully decked out. It's a vacation home. So if you're missing something, you can always buy it, but I tried to keep all of the, like, you have all of the necessities, but still keep it very minimal like a real vacation rental would be. So in this design, as you'll see in a minute, there is going to be one studio, which is one of these rooms I'm decorating right now. This studio, there's a studio across from it, and then above there's another studio. So there are 3 studios here total. Sorry, 4 studios total. Wait, oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 4 studios total. One bedroom, and then 1 3-bedroom rental. So that one can be for a family. It's fully decked out to have 6 people play in it. So it's got a room for 6 Sims to sleep. The other ones only have 2. I eventually decide to completely change up the outside. I didn't really like those benches. I wanted to go with something a bit lighter, and that's what I do eventually, but for now that's what we have. I had to take a break when designing this, go to sleep. You know how it is. And is why I had to redo all of the bathrooms, because I wanted to make sure they had this little living room, and then where the bathroom door was, it just wasn't conducive to the layout, so I had to mix it up and put the door where the entryway was. Also just tried to keep it very grey toned, and again, just like with vacation vibes slash rental vibes in it, but also incorporating a few of the like woody, not woodsy. This is not a camping pack or camp rental build, like wood related items in it that were from the Solani expansion pack. There are no woodsy items in here, I believe, from the camping Get Outdoors pack. I don't know what it's called, the one where you have camping. Which was actually, I think, the first expansion pack I ever bought, because Solani wasn't out then. And, I mean, I love camping. Okay, I love the concept of camping. I actually hate camping in real life because, I don't know, I just, ugh. Ocean, completely different. Camping in the woods, I'm very scared of You know, ticks. Ticks I'm very scared of. Where I am, there is a high propensity. There is a high population of deer. Deer carry ticks. Deers don't have a predator, which means deer will always increase, which means tick will always increase. And ticks scare me because there's a tick that if it bites you, it makes you allergic to red meat for the rest of your life. Or you can get Lyme disease, which are two terrifying things. And that's why the concept of camping is great, and is why I play it in The Sims, and is why if I ever did go camping, I would only ever go glamping with real plumbing and mosquito net and safety and no ticks. No ticks, people. No ticks. No ticks. So this is pretty much the studio. I tried to keep it, again, very simple, very welcoming, but also completely functional. But the whole entire purpose of these specific rentals is for you to only do outdoor activities. I just wanted it to have like the concept you only do swimming or sailing or snorkeling. But again, if there was a water sports activity pack, you can do so much more with this rental. But alas, there's not, so you just gotta live with it. I honestly need to start counting how many times I yawn. The thing is, I'm not even tired. That's what's so frustrating. It's just evident I need some more oxygen in my lungs. My brain needs more oxygen. Thinking about it's making me want to do it again. Oh my goodness. Science be crazy. Because you know, everyone knows that yawning is just you need more oxygen. Ugh. Ridiculous. And my body needs to get it together. Come on, lungs. Fix it. Be better. They're not, but it's okay. Anyway, here I decided to skip decorating the other apartment because I thought to myself, why would you guys want to see me decorate the same apartment again? Because I literally do the exact same thing, but with a few different color variations, which you will see when we go and tour it. And so instead, I decided to skip and now show you me building / decorating the interior of this bigger studio rental. This, in my mind, is like prime real estate space. They have a bigger patio, they have a bigger living room area, which I will decorate in a moment, and they have their own private ladder so they can get in and out of the water there by themselves. In my mind too, with this really nice large space, I was thinking to myself that this would be like the apartment that if you went on vacation with your friends that they would all come and hang out at because it's bigger, it has more space. This would be like the friend that had a little bit of a higher paying job that they would rent, and then they would be kind enough to let you guys hang out there while, you know, this would be me, you're in the shoebox apartment because you're still balling on a budget. Cannot wait to be the friend that has the bigger place, and then I can invite my friends there. But for now, I'm the one in the smaller space that cannot wait to be in an apartment. Why do I keep saying that? A rental like this that when I go on vacation with my friends, one day, when it's safe again, and we can hang out there. This is like when I was designing this, I was just like, how can you make it just so nice and friendly and welcoming and a place that would get such high rated reviews on Yelp? My mentality when I build my rentals. How would this fare on Yelp or Booking.com or Airbnb? Oh, I think I'll be doing a few Airbnb builds soon. I definitely am going to be doing some tiny home Airbnb builds, so get excited for those. Look out for those. They are going to be so fun, and I'm very excited now thinking about them. Yay. But that's what a great concept to do when building this is, how high would it rate on Yelp? I definitely think I'm going to also create a few that would rate very low, so absolutely abysmal rentals that you think they're nice, and then when you go to rent them, it's just like haunted, you'll have a terrible time, it'll just be awful. That would be quite quite a really fun gameplay moment, but in real life be terrible. Now this is the only one bedroom in the whole entire place. I would never stay in a studio, even though I said I would like to be that person that had my friends over. I'd like to be the person that had a nice big one bedroom and a massive living room, then invite my friends over when we are on vacation. So this little space would be the space I would rent in real life. Not the studio, even though it is definitely nicer. So because this is much more of an awkward space, because it has a one bedroom, which some people do prefer. Some people are just like me and don't like studios. So I pretended that maybe your Sims also don't like studios, so they will go for the one bedroom instead. The one bedroom is hands down the cheaper or the same price as the other smaller studio apartments because of the awkward layout, but it's still relatively large. And I was able to fit a computer in here, which is so cool. So if you decide to download this and want to have a little bit of options that aren't just swimming and fishing and sailing, which isn't really sailing, it's like just looking at your sim on a boat. Oh, I think it would be so cool if we could have sailing on The Sims. Going back to this water sports pack. That'd be so awesome. So now I'm just literally duplicating the studio upstairs, and I'm going to do that with the other smaller and more awkward studio in the other one, because I told you again there are 4 studios in total. But for the upstairs one, I decided that they were going to have a few more skill building items and like party section instead of the one compared to downstairs. But again, the one downstairs is much more awesome in real life because you can just jump in and out of the water whenever you like. I kept the patios and balconies completely the same. There's not much difference in them except for this one right here. There's a few variations, but this one right here is going to be the family rental. So I decided to give them the little pool for their baby or toddler. I think their babies can swim. Or you can't take babies to swim. You can in real life, but not in here. So now I'm decorating this one. I wanted to have a bedroom for 2 kids and then a bedroom for their 2 toddlers. So I kept it just nice and chill, and then I added as much skill building in this specific apartment as possible. Because if you have 6 Sims, again, what happens if you go on vacation and it's raining? The other adult Sims can go clubbing, can go to the bars and stuff and do more adult related things, but in Solani your children are limited, so I wanted to make sure that their apartment itself didn't have anything lacking. And then the parents had their own, or whoever rents the master studio has their own little master bedroom, not studio, sorry, has their own little balcony where they can play chess and chill in. So this is going to be the kids' room. It's got an experimentation table, a drawing, and then I added these really cool butterflies, which I thought just suited the whole thing really well. I did them fully white and just added some cuteness to the room. It's definitely an aesthetic that a rental would have. Now here, this small room, I am doing the toddler's room. It's literally just, it's just a place for the toddlers to sleep. So you can definitely take your family on vacation in this specific rental. So I added a little doll house in here, and then the little thinking blocks, and then some iPads for them to skill build. And then in the hallway I gave them just this massive bookcase, and I'm hoping over time, if you decide to play with this rental, you can just put little knickknacks up there, like maybe the first person will put a seashell and then one more person will put a seashell, and we'll go on and on and on. Now the kitchen is where, and living room is where I struggled a little bit, because again I was trying to fit in a 6-person dining room table and a living room that was big enough for them all to hang out in. So it took me quite a while to figure it out and mess around. I also just didn't add any high chairs. I just was over that. You could ring down and say, hello, can I have a high chair, to the rental place, but unless you ask, rentals typically don't come with high chairs unless it specifies, and this one did not come with one. And so for this living room, I just had to try so hard to figure it out, and I eventually was like, well, the toddlers won't be eating at the table anyway, and didn't give them any extra chairs, which some sacrifices had to be made to give them a nice little living room space. So that is pretty much the whole entire rental. I'm now going to just do a bit of exterior landscaping. I wanted to do these nice big massive planter boxes, so they didn't have any extra just random stuff, but instead just these boxes were the only places that landscaping would happen. I think this is very reminiscent of real vacation places. Like, the landscaping is done in very specific spots. There's not a lot of external landscaping. What is with my vocabulary today? Exterior is not a word, everyone. Just an FYI. If you were concerned, it is not a word. No exterior landscaping except for these specific places. And I just love these nice pink bushes. This is so island vibes in my mind, which is what this rental is all about. It's about being with that part of the island, exploring the island, and just enjoying Salani. I just tried to keep it very simple for the landscaping, which I think is exactly what happened, and then I added some rubbish bins. Because I don't really know how the rentals work, and I don't know if you actually need bins on the outside, so I just added them just in case. And then I tried to do some landscaping, like terrain-wise, for the entrance, and mucked around, and eventually got it. It took me a while to figure out. And then I said, I didn't like the tile, so I went with that instead. So that's the whole entire build. Let's go and tour it! So walking into here, this is the entryway to the first 4 vacation rentals. So this is going to be Studio 1. Right in here you have a mirror, and that's the door to the bathroom. Then we have some wicker cabinets chilling. And there's their nice massive kitchen, a little nook to read and relax in, and their bed. Again, everything is quite minimalistic. I also did not actually add any curtains to any of the builds because I just wanted the concept of maximum light, maximum ocean vibes to really feel true, and so no curtains in this build. This is the exact same build, or a replica of the other studio, but with a few different designs, so different colored mirror, different colored lamps, and that was about it. Now on this side is the really big studio. They have a jukebox, a nicer and larger living room, and about the same size kitchen, but they have a really big patio, and then a little shower to shower off when they come in from the sea. This is their massive bathroom. Now here is the only one bedroom. It has their own, it's also the only place with a computer. Looks great. Got a nice large kitchen, lots of windows. They also have a microwave in this one. I can't remember, even though I'm literally telling you about these, if there are microwaves in the other ones, but this one does have a microwave. This is their bathroom, same as the other ones, but with a blue mirror. And then in here is their nice little cozy bedroom. Now, turning around, we're going to go to the second floor of this rental. Whee! So fun. So fun. Oh, are we gonna, and we're going. Here is the other studio. Again, literally a replica, but the patio or the balcony outside is different. It's got an easel and a little bar stool. So this has a bit more skill building than the other one, but no access to the water. And here on the left is going to be our last studio. Exact same thing as downstairs. And didn't really need to show you it. And then lastly, here is our family rental. So as we go in, we've got our bookcase on our left. We're going to go straight into the toddler's bedroom. Very simple, completely functional. Here is the kids' bedroom, if we can go in, and we're in. This is the kids' bedroom, utilizing the awkward corners. Looks great. Maybe could do with a rug. Thoughts on that, but I think it looks pretty nice otherwise. I love those butterflies. This here is bathroom 1, really, really big, nice and massive. This is the kitchen and living room area. On this way is the parents' bedroom, or the master bedroom, with their own little balcony for chess. So again, this apartment has a lot of skill building items in it, and I cannot tell you why everything keeps on glitching. This is the living room and kitchen. The kitchen could have had more chairs, but the Sims would have glitched. But in real life, you could have those chairs. And then their patio is nice and massive with a little pool for their toddlers and a yoga mat. And that is the whole entire build. I loved building this. I'm going to 100% be doing so many more builds in Solani. As in, like, the next 5 builds I've done have been in Solani. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye!